A former All-Pro cornerback just signed with the reigning Super Bowl champions. Sounds like great news for him, right? Not so fast. This deal comes with a catch that most people are overlooking, and it says a lot about how far Trevon Diggs has actually fallen. Stick around, because this contract situation tells a much bigger story. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down the Seattle Seahawks' surprising decision to sign veteran cornerback Trevon Diggs and the massive caveat attached to this deal that changes everything. Let's get into it. The Seattle Seahawks made what many considered a somewhat shocking move by signing veteran cornerback Trevon Diggs. And this decision came right on the heels of another polarizing signing, former Detroit Lions first-round pick Terrion Arnold, who's still dealing with ongoing legal turmoil off the field. But here's the twist that a lot of people are missing in this Diggs story. It doesn't look like there are many guarantees at all for the former All-Pro cornerback. According to ESPN's Brady Henderson, the former Cowboys star is going to have to genuinely fight for a spot on Seattle's 53-man roster, just like every other bubble player on the team. Henderson broke down the actual terms on social media, and the details paint a pretty clear picture of where Diggs currently stands in the eyes of NFL front offices. I don't have the full details of CB Trevon Diggs' one-year deal with the Seahawks, but I'm told it's for the minimum salary of $1.215 million, working to see what kind of incentives there may be beyond that, Henderson shared. This is why he talked about wanting to earn a spot. Let that sink in for a second. A player who was once considered one of the premier cornerbacks in the entire NFL is now signing for the league minimum salary, with his own comments framing this as an opportunity he has to earn rather than a role handed to him. Honestly, that makes a lot of sense when you look at how difficult it's been for Diggs to find a new home since his messy exit from Dallas and his short, unremarkable stint with the Green Bay Packers. Teams clearly haven't been lining up to offer him significant guaranteed money. Diggs is still only 27 years old, which on the surface should make him an attractive buy low candidate. But the reality is more complicated. He's dealt with recurring injuries and noticeably subpar production over the past couple of seasons, and there have also been real concerns raised around his character and coachability. Those are the kinds of red flags that make front offices hesitant, regardless of a player's draft pedigree or past accolades. So why would the Seahawks take this swing anyway? Let's look at their cornerback room. Seattle already has Devin Witherspoon and Josh Jobe locked into their plans, and on top of that, they drafted 3 separate cornerbacks this offseason before even making their move for Arnold. Adding Diggs into that mix shows the Seahawks are clearly still unsettled at the position and are hedging their bets across multiple avenues. That uncertainty actually works in Diggs' favor in one specific way. The door is wide open for him to prove he can still play at a high level. If he shows up in training camp and preseason games looking like the player who once made first-team All-Pro, there's a legitimate path for him to carve out real playing time on a Super Bowl-caliber roster. But make no mistake, regardless of his resume or his past accomplishments, Diggs is going to have to earn his stripes all over again in Seattle, essentially treated the same as if he were an undrafted rookie trying to make the team for the very first time. There's no red carpet treatment here, no assumed roster spot based on name recognition alone. This is honestly one of the more fascinating storylines to watch heading into the regular season. A talented, once-elite player with something genuine to prove, joining a defending champion that clearly isn't handing out guarantees to anyone right now. So what's your prediction? Does Trevon Diggs bounce back and reclaim his All-Pro form in Seattle? Or does this become another disappointing chapter in his career? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe for more Seahawks and NFL roster coverage all season long, and I'll see you in the next video.